My name is Michael.
My name's Anthony.
It's like about a half an inch longer. You still gotta get those kegs.
Come at me, you old bitch.
Eat this damn city.
What's up, everybody?
Good evening and welcome to M&A's Excellent Adventures. This is where my name is Michael.
My name is Anthony, and
we're
we are
gonna
going to tell you a story.
Mm.
I am so excited for today. It's been a minute.
It's
been a long 2 weeks, man. We've been on summer break, summer vacay. I'm ready to rock and roll. How about you, Michael?
As you can see, I'm working on my traps.
Not
actually. I have started working out, though.
Oh, yeah? Where have you been working out? You haven't told me this.
Just at home. But
just at home?
At home. Home workouts. But
then you're working in.
I'm working in. I'm started working in. Dumbass. But yeah, 3 days in a row here, which is good. Gonna have number 4 today. So for all of you listening out there, I used to work out. I do DDPY. So hell yeah.
I don't think anybody knows what that is.
So there's gonna be like one person out there who's like, fucking yeah, dude. So that's cool. No, it's super fun. It's a good time. And I used to do it all the time. And then we moved and had a baby. And then we had another baby. And this is 3 days is the longest stretch of working out in probably a year and a half that I've done.
Wow.
So
Daisy really messed up with your workout schedule. That is rude.
It stopped. It full stopped when so no, it's been good. It feels nice to get back in the rhythm of the rice.
Nice.
And that's a super, super niche little joke there for some of the VI podcasts. But,
gorgeous. Love it.
Yeah. Well, I want to get in-ring ready, Anthony. Like I'm ready to fulfill my childhood dream of being a professional wrestler. So
perfect.
We're gonna beef up and
beefcakes right here.
We're gonna beef.
I love it.
Out. And we're sponsored by Coke on this episode. Coca-Cola.
Oh, I don't think we are
Liv
sponsored.
Moss.
So put that down. Put that down. Liv Moss, Coca-Cola.
I'll censor it. I'll just put a black censor bar over it.
Yeah. They didn't give us money. They don't deserve to be on this Emmy award-winning improv comedy show.
That's true. We should reach out to them and see if they'd sponsor us, though.
Wouldn't the Emmys? I think so.
The Emmys? Yes. Cool.
Well, here's the thing: is we haven't won an Emmy yet, but we're Emmy qualified.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, like, if they really want to get serious about their award show, like, they need to start advertising, and I think this is a good place for them to like get some traction.
100%.
So they could use our resources, and I think that's fair to say.
They ain't us, and that's why we hate them. Because they ain't us.
Because they ain't us.
But we wouldn't hate them if they reached out to us.
That's true. I also apologize to all the readers, all the watchers that you can see the reflection of my screen on my glasses.
You know,
it's those beautiful blue
I
light
hate
filters.
it. That's why I'm not making any eye contact with you. I'm making eye contact with the listener.
That's good. Stare deep into their
I can't
soul.
even.
If I tilt up like this, then you can't see it.
Oh, perfect.
Like straight on. But if I'm up a little, yeah.
Love
Loser, awesome.
Loser,
awesome. Yeah. So
loser,
bad, gross, yucky,
rotten,
rotten, cool. So
super cool.
Super
Love
cool.
It.
Well, Anthony, why don't you tell everybody what we do on this show?
You know, I almost forgot what we do on this show, but what we do on the show is we tell stories, and not just any stories. We tell made up on the spot stories. So Michael this week has a premise for me and is giving me a character, is giving me a story, a scenario, and I'm going to navigate through it like a pro, and hopefully we have a little bit of fun along the way. Michael, that's what we do on the show.
That's exactly what we do on this show. I couldn't have said it better myself. I couldn't have pled it wetter on shelves.
Yeah.
So with that, Anthony, I think that it is time, because everybody listening into the show is almost starting to switch channels, burn flannels, and assign panels,
How do you
because
come up with this?
I can just hear it through the cameras, the microphone, the headphones of them saying, "Tell me
Tell
a
me a
story."
story.
Exactly.
Oh, missed it.
All right, so let's get into it. So, Anthony,
Yeah, Michael.
your character, your name is Charles Parsley.
Charles Presley?
Parsley.
Carlson? Oh, Parsley.
Parsley.
Charles Parsley.
Charles Parsley.
Charles Lee.
Charles
Parsley.
Lee.
Okay.
Parsley.
Perfect.
You're a freshman at Williamsburg University, a very prestigious school.
Yes, I am.
A very prestigious school, if you will.
Prestigious school, indeed.
You are an observational stand-up comedian who is always on.
Okay, I hate
Very,
observational
very,
stand-up.
very Jerry Seinfeld. Have you seen this? Have you heard of this? What's the deal with airplane food? That is, you are an observational stand-up comedian. You're always on, and you're looking to join a fraternity.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
want to feel the bond of brotherhood with brothershood.
Okay.
So do you understand, Charles Parsley? Looking for a fraternity,
Yes.
and you're just a funny dude making observations.
Perfect.
All right.
I love it.
Let's get into it. We start the day. You arrive at school. You're pretty excited. It's really early in the year yet so far. You're feeling optimistic. You're happy, and things are going on. And class is about to start as you make your way to the building.
Man, oh man, what a beautiful day. I am so excited to be here at prestigious university. But honestly, what's the deal with prestige anyways? I mean, people are honestly people are acting all high and mighty just because they got a price tag. I mean, come on. I mean, like community college is basically the same if you think about it, but anyways.
Sure. Charles,
Oh,
hey, how you
how's it
doing? How you
going?
doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. Hey, how's Williamsburg treating you?
Oh, I love it. There's just one thing that keeps rattling my brain here. It's these columns. They're so big. It's like, what is this? Greece? Like, I know I'm trying to get into Greek life and all, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, you're looking to join a frat.
Oh yeah. That's the main reason why anybody goes to universities is to join the Greek life, because you got columns over, you got gargoyles, but most importantly, you want to stab people in the Senate when you're here at prestigious universities. And so, yeah.
bit of a historian, it sounds like.
No, I mean, how else did you think I got into Williamsburg?
Yeah. Hey, that's good. Good to hear that you're doing well, man. Well, I know class is about to get started, so yeah, we can head on in.
Yes. Can't miss the first day, because you know what they say: you miss the first day and you don't stay.
Sure. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
All right. So we get into class.
Oh, if I'm just crushing it today. I'm on fire.
All right, class. Today we are going over the complexities in the film Elf, starring Will Ferrell. So in this movie, Will Ferrell plays an elf. Can anybody tell me why that's significant to the story? Anybody at all? Mr. Parsley.
Yes. Oh, yes. Well, it's all about symbolism, right? And the reason why it's about symbolism is strictly because of the fact that if you take something as important as a symbol and you put it into the character, that's symbolism. The thing about Will Ferrell playing an elf in particular he's always goofing around. You know, his character's name is Buddy because he wants to be your buddy. I mean, you ever seen Click? What was up with that movie? I mean, you rewind and then you fast forward. And, I mean, like, I'd rather fast forward through this class if I'm going to be honest, or fast forward through everything that's not a frat party. But anyways, that's the symbolism behind Buddy the Elf being an elf and being played by Will Ferrell is that's the titular role, as some people would say.
Poignant and astute. Fantastic. Well,
I do try. Thank you.
So the homework then that I have for everybody today is I want you to watch Will Ferrell's Elf, and I want you to watch The Other Guys, starring Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, and I want you to give an analysis on the differences between Will Ferrell's character in these movies, the similarities, and how being an elf actually is significant to both of these films, Mr. Parsley.
And yes, I'm raising my hand strictly because of the fact that I can't help but notice there's something strange here. I thought this was anatomy. Why are we watching all these movies?
Well, in order to understand anatomy, we need to look at animation of the human body. And as we all know, Will Ferrell is an extremely animated human being. And in watching his movements and his expressions and his energy, we are able to dissect how anatomy plays a role in movement. Not only, this is a pretty advanced course here. And so we're going to be watching a lot of Will Ferrell, a lot of Jim Carrey, a lot of just animated individuals, because not only do we want to understand the structure of the human body, bones, muscles, we want to also understand how they can affect our movement and how our movement affects our anatomy. So it's actually extremely important. I'll ask you not to question my decisions again. I don't want this to have to escalate to a pretty severe discipline.
And I lean over to the student next to me. Get a load of this guy. Thinks he's like in charge or something. He's an adjunct.
Please keep it down over there. Mr. Parsley, you've said your piece. And I must
yes.
insist that you decease, not die.
I'm deceased from boredom in this class. Okay.
Everybody just cracks up. Everybody loses their mind. So I can't believe he said that, dude. Just pounding their desk. That's how did he do it? Where did that come from?
It was just off the top of my head. It just racked my brain. You know, I observe things and I comment on them. Some people call me like a comedian of some sorts, but that's
crazy.
That's just me. That's just my life. I can't quite turn it off. Sometimes some people say it's a curse.
Yeah, I would have to agree. All right, class dismissed. I can't handle this anymore. It's too much. Class dismissed. Thank you, Mr. Parsley, for disrupting me and making me question everything I've ever done in my life.
Anytime, sir.
Everybody just, he's so quick. He's so quick and good. Oh, man. You're so observational.
It's just what I do. It's just what I do. Am I right? Am I right?
You're so right.
Everyone's chuckling as I walk out of class.
You walk out and you're perusing around and you're looking for fraternities, and this one catches your eye. You're thinking, you know,
yes,
it's a nice one out there. You've got some time. That was the only class you had for the day, so you've got plenty of time to make some friends and see what you can do. And you know, this one happens to catch your eye. It's got similar columns. So it's got the whole group thing going on. And you see a few guys right outside of the house and you decide to shoot your shot.
Oh, okay. Hey, gentlemen, how are you doing?
Hey.
I see you got shorts on. What's up with people wearing shorts around campus? I know it's 90 degrees out, but you don't need to let those dogs that far out. Am I right?
Dude, you must be that guy from that anatomy class we heard about. like
Oh
word is
yeah.
circulating of how funny you are, man. That is wow. He
Hey,
is
hey,
quick. He
hey.
is, yeah, dude, for sure. No, he's
Here's the
quick.
thing. Here's
He's
the
quick.
thing. Not all heroes wear capes, okay? I mean, I'm not Superman. I'm
That's
Spider-Man
true.
because I swing through with those cracking jokes.
I didn't see that coming at all. He said he's
Hey, you
not
never
Superman,
do.
and I was like, no, that's humble, man. And then
Because
he says he's
I don't wear
Spider-Man
capes. Because I don't wear
because
capes.
Spider-Man doesn't wear it. Dude, that's so killer, bro. Like
Hey,
that
thanks,
is
man. Thanks,
so
man.
funny. Dude, you're
You know,
smart as shit too
there's
for knowing
thank you.
that.
There's an extra level of humor in there too, because I actually studied abroad in New York City for a couple weeks, and so I'm practically a New
Wow.
Yorker at that point. I
Yeah.
you get a dirty slice of pizza, and you get a pet rat, and
Yeah.
suddenly you're Spider-Man, and you're swinging through with the
You're
comedy, and
swinging through.
I really like to bring that into my sets. I really do.
Yeah, for sure, dude. That's so killer, bro.
Mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm.
well, hey man, we'd love to invite you in. We'd love to we have a rager actually starting in just a few hours. We're getting ready for it. Love to
Oh,
introduce you to some of the guys before people start showing up. You know, we like to have like a party to kick off the year and kind of a mixer, you know, like a mingling. Just invite people. It's pretty friendly, pretty cash, but
hey, I'm
looking
down for
for
pretty friendly,
prospects
pretty
too.
cash.
Cool,
Oh,
man.
awesome. Well, cool. Hey, I don't want to force my hand here, force your hand to be specific, but
Sure.
I do
Sure.
like a good time, and I do like
Oh,
to have fun.
dude,
And some people will say
that's what
I'm
we're
something
looking
of a
for.
comedian myself. Since we're
That's
talking about Spider-Man and all,
dude, that's
I'm something
awesome.
of a comedian myself.
So yeah,
Like
like
Osborne.
yeah,
Yeah, because
because he
practically New Yorker.
because he's
Yeah,
yeah, because
he
you're a New Yorker. That's what what's
I'm a New Yorker.
see
I'm from
because like
Connecticut. I'm from Connecticut, but I'm basically a New Yorker at heart.
well, who even has heard of Connecticut, bro? Like, let's be
Yeah.
real. If you're from Connecticut, you're from New York.
Yeah.
Well, that's I mean, they say, you know, well, we lost a guy, our frat brother, he was a senior man, he graduated. And you know,
Oh man. Yeah,
he
it's a
was
shame
he,
when they finish school,
I know, man, it sucks. So it's like he was fun. He liked to have a good time, and then we lost him, and we're like, fuck, like we need to find somebody who's fun and likes to have a good time, and like, you know, so we're just looking for you know, some people to really give it a shot, and you know, hey, we'd love to see you there, man. If
Hey,
the comedian,
I
you're
would love to be a part
cool,
of it. I'd love to be a part of it.
cool,
Count me in. Count
yeah.
me in.
What
Like
do you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because
Because
what's up
they're
with that? What's up with numbers?
like,
What's up
dude,
with
that's
numbers?
right,
Oh,
man.
I know what's up with numbers. 6, 7, and 8. That's up with numbers.
Dude, I did not see that coming, bro. Like, I
Hey,
did not know
hey,
that he was
just
gonna
off the cuff.
say
Just off the
that.
cuff.
Dude, that's crazy.
See,
Oh,
this is
but
why I
like,
love Greek life, because we got columns here. Okay,
yeah.
look at these columns. Greek life.
See, that was we had to replace them because when we got in, we were like, that's not Greek enough. And so we like made them more Greek because it was
I
like,
like your thought process here. I mean,
yeah.
that's what's up with that.
Well,
Okay.
they call me, I'm the like the whiz, man. Like that's what they call me at the frat because I'm so like I'm the smart one, you know. And so like they say like, oh, he's the whiz. And so like I got here and I was like, these columns, dude, are not Greek enough. Like make them Greek, like make them Greeker. And it's like, and they did, you know, because I was like,
Make
you know,
him
my dad
Greeker.
is, and like it was this whole thing. But I was like, dude, like I will lay this. Like my dad is so fucking like he's like he's like vice president at like this accounting firm,
Oh
and I was like,
man.
bro, he'll fuck your shit up if you don't do this. And they're like, whatever, man. They were like, yeah, it's in the budget, like it's you already get the liberty to do it, and like all this stupid like walk around stuff. So it was like, but then I made it happen, dude. Like,
Here's the
yeah,
thing that drives me crazy about accountants. Okay, can we just talk about accountants? Like your dad seems like a pretty solid guy, but what's up with accountants, right? They
right,
they collect stuff that you've collected all year long, and they get paid ridiculous amounts of money to
yeah,
repeat what you told them to the government. And who even made the government? We did. And what's funny
oh,
about that is, like, why don't we just go straight through? Why do we have this middleman? And let me tell you, it's specifically because we're just lazy. You're lazy. I'm lazy. That's why we have accountants. Isn't that wild to think about?
Man,
Some people.
I don't know what to call you, like the New York or the comedian or maybe like the wise man. You know what? I'd love to take you under my wing, bro. Like I think you could be like on my level someday because you're pretty wise. You're coming in with some
I would
wisdom.
love to.
Yeah, you're coming in with some wisdom here. Let me introduce you to some of the guys.
Okay,
come on in. Let me
cool.
introduce you around.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we got the party already going in full swing here. We're
Oh,
having a pretty good
nice.
time. People are already showing up in the back. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, so right over here, in the blue, man, this is my boy Chadler.
Oh, Chandler. Hey.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey,
And
man.
then well, and then I got Kev's right here in the other hat. Kev's
Nice. We
pretty
got
cool.
Chandler. We got Kev's.
Yeah, they're cool, man. They're like, it's like whatever, but they're cool. So like it's cool.
All right. I
And
can get on
then
board.
I don't know who this is in the middle here, but she seems pretty cool. And yeah, she's cool, bro. All right, so she's cool, and
Cool.
like so everybody here's pretty cool. And
What's up with all this going on here? I mean, we got all these people, but
oh,
not
man.
enough women. You should make a policy like 2 women per man. I'm just saying.
Whoa, bro. Who is this guy? No, dude, like I was gonna say, he's so funny, but he's also like, dude, there's so much wisdom in there, and it's crazy.
Oh,
He's just like bringing in the wisdom. He's like a shaman or something, you know, but he's like funny
oh,
too, and like
that's so
cool,
kind of you to
bro.
think. But here's the thing. Here's the thing is, have you ever noticed people talk about shamans as if they're so wise? Because like,
Whoa.
let's talk about the fact. What if there was a shaman of like Connecticut? You don't have to be smart for that because there's nobody in Connecticut where I'm from. But anyways, it's just
That's
such a
crazy.
such a loose term.
Well, they say like
Kind of funny if you think about it.
isn't it kind of like if you're like from Connecticut, it's like you're a New Yorker, because that's what like people I hear people say is like, oh, if you're from Connecticut, you're from New York, and if you're from New York, you're from New York. You know what I'm saying,
Oh yeah.
bro? Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like
yeah,
a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle isn't a square.
that's
Remember learning that in middle school? What's up with that? Why did we learn the
dude.
same stuff this week that we learned back in middle school? It's like we
Dude,
know, we all know that squares are rectangles.
all the frat bros share a nod. Yeah, we gotta put him through the trials, bro. This guy's pretty top notch. Like this is pretty sick.
Oh,
This is pretty
that's
sick,
pretty
dude.
great. That's pretty great. But you know what's even better than the top notch? Adding
What?
another notch on the top of that.
Dude, I never thought about being able to do that, dude. Like, because you can have one on top, but then you can add. Whoa.
You can keep adding on top.
Yeah,
hey,
dude.
Bring it in here, Chandler.
And he was yes, bro, dude. Well, and he was talking about numbers outside and how like they keep going up. And so like if you're on the top, dude, it's like numbers because like you just add another one and like adding is like numbers. Dude, this is crazy, bro. Like I can't even. This is we got to put him through,
else?
bro. We got to put him through.
Speaking of can't even. Have you ever thought about the fact that sorority girls always walk around in groups of 3 or groups of 5 or groups of 7? You know why? Because they can't even.
Dude,
because numbers. It's left and right. Hey. I'm not a rapper, all right? I'm not a rapper, but I'm something of a comedian.
How did you come up with that, dude?
Just
oh
off the
my
cuff.
God, no way, dude! You had
to
spitballing.
Like, that's the beauty of it is I just spitball until something lands.
I never could have thought about that, dude. That's crazy. Oh my God. And he's the
Hey.
shaman, bro. That's the vibe, bro. You're wow. Well,
Hey, just spitting wisdom wherever I can.
yeah. All right, man. Let's move him over to the first trial here. We've got the keg stand.
Oh, what?
Yes, dude. We're getting into it.
I don't want to be that guy, but ever since Dad left, I've been filling up on his kegs that he left at home, and let me tell you, we got this down pat. Up top.
Yes. Oh, yes, dude. Oh man, I'm so stoked, bro. All right. Well, hey guys, like this here is the shaman, and he's funny, dude. He's wise and like he's from New York, kind of. So like we gotta keg him up, bros. All right,
Keg me up.
All right, grab the legs. Let's hold them upside down. Are we ready, guys? 2, 3. Let's go. We're shaking you. Come on, chug. You're clearly like drowning. Chug. Oh, and we lift you back up. Yeah. Parsley.
I told you.
Parsley.
Thanks for leaving,
Parsley.
Dad. I crushed it.
Dude. Oh, dude, I think not having a dad, like that's where I bet the wisdom comes from, because then you like had to be your own dad,
You grow yourself. It's you either become a sunflower or you
like
become
a sunflower
or a bigger sunflower, and I'm the bigger sunflower.
Yeah, dude, because then when the sun moves.
Was that Miller?
No, that was well, we ran out of beer, and so we just filled the keg with Everclear. And so that was just straight Everclear that you were just kegging.
That makes sense.
I feel
good. I feel good. You ever notice
and refreshed,
they call it Everclear, right? Is there anything clearer than water? How is it ever more clear than just water? You ever think about that? Like the naming on this is just ridiculous.
Boy, dude, he comes in and again and again and again, bro. Like it just doesn't stop.
And on this subject,
oh my god.
Why do we call it proof? Why is it 198 proof? Just call it 99%. 99% alcohol.
Yes. See, that's what I'm saying. Dude, we don't even need to buy the tickets to Trey Kennedy this year, man. Like this is our fucking guy, bro. Like we don't need this, dude. You're just good for laughs and shit and giggles and stuff, bro. All right, yeah, cool. Well, he passed the first trial. Let's head on over to the next one here. We got some beer pong for you. We got some pong. We'll see how you fare. We'll see how you fare here. All right. You're going to go up against, just because you have such an advantage here, you're going up against our reigning champ. And then walks this super big dude. This is Brawley. And he is a beefy beast of a man. And he's our reigning champ in Pong here, bro. So, like.
Brawley, I dig your muscles. What are those, like cantaloupes? Yeah,
that's pretty funny, little man.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. But more importantly, why do you have to be so big to play beer pong? I mean, it's like you just flick it at that point. You just flick it.
Let's just say, dude, I'm pretty accustomed to handling small things with my hands.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I might steal that from you. That's pretty good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, dude, Brawley's pretty funny, man, but like the shaman here, dude, you gotta just Brawley, man. I don't know if you're gonna be able to, because he's just gonna have you cracking up, bro. Like he's so quick and like, oh man. All right, well, let's see. You know what? I'll let you go. I'll do you the courtesy. You get first throw.
Hey, thanks, man. All right. And I do hey yo, you want to see something cool?
Yeah.
360 sure. No scope.
Whoa. Boom, and you sink it. Oh!
Hey.
Oh,
It's
nice.
Call of Duty life for me. It really is.
Your fancy little trick shots there, though, aren't gonna hold up forever.
Hey, they don't need to hold up forever. They just need to hold up until the end of this competition.
Probably chugs
What? And I take another little ball and I go,
and it sinks another cup. Damn it!
hey,
Dude,
hey,
what? That's 2.
2 for 2. Let's go for 3 for 3.
This is
You know what they
what's gonna happen.
say? Counting it up.
Yeah, dude, he's talking about counting. Brawly, dude, he was talking about counting earlier, dude. He's so smart, bro.
That's
I
why
don't
they
have time for counting.
that's why they call them accountants.
Dude, I
Did I
bet
throw up
that
my fourth
is.
ball?
That's crazy. And then sinks. No way! He's 3 for 3! Dude! This is
Gentlemen,
bullshit.
I just gotta say, hey, Burley, it really isn't about winning or losing. It's really about winning. And then I toss.
Nail another one. Dude, he can't miss. He can't miss.
Hey,
This sucks, guys. I haven't even gotten a throw. This is I'm feeling pretty this sucks, guys. I don't know, man. Do you got another one in you?
Burley,
This is
it's all in
crazy.
good fun. It's all in good fun, man. Come on.
That's
We're having a good time.
Brawly.
Oh, sorry,
Brawly.
Brawly, come on, man. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun, man.
Just throw your damn ball.
Okay, if you insist. And what's up with the color of the ping pong balls? I thought they were supposed to be white. Why are they yellow? Is it just because we keep touching it? And that's how gross we are?
That's just how it is.
Should we be washing our hands between tosses or before we drink the beer? How do you even wash beer?
Dude,
and then I toss the ball.
He's so hygienic. Oh, and he sinks another one.
That's why they call me the Clean King. They call me the Clean King.
I shouldn't have fucking let you go first. God damn it.
I'm doing Rasputin, the little Rasputin dance. People are just
hey, 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 hey.
Hey. This is going to be culturally insensitive one day. Am I right, people?
Yeah,
yeah, insensitivity.
All right. I got 1 cup standing. I'm a little let's just get this over with. Just mercy kill me. You just gotta do it. Put me out of my misery.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good, Brawly. Brawly, it's all good. Let's just have some fun.
And you just casually toss it. It goes right into the cup.
I didn't even mean to. I accidentally flicked it and it just fell out of my hand.
Oh. He wins! Brawly takes the drink and then just face plants into the table, flips the whole thing over.
Brawly, how did I drink all of that Everclear and big Brawly guy is out after what, 6 beers? What's up with that? What's up with that?
They put you on their, everybody gets you on their shoulders. Shaman, 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 shaman. All right, man. Well, hey, we'll take you to the next one here. We're gonna take you to the next room. So
oh yeah, all right.
So
guys, this has been such a fun afternoon. Thanks for including me in all of this.
Of course, man. You're killing it. We're so excited, dude. But we still have one more trial for you left. So
cool. I keep them coming. Keep them coming.
So they sit you in an empty room and they're like, just wait here and we'll have it. We'll be ready to go. And they
perfect.
leave you there. So you're all alone in this empty little room.
Golly. What's up with this empty room? I mean, like, you think they could have afforded some decorations considering their dues are $2,000. What's up with that?
And then suddenly a black bag goes over your head and you feel people dragging you out. So there's a struggle. They're pulling you through. You don't know what's going on. It's dark. It's scary. And then finally they sit you down.
Yes.
Shut up. And they take you to the basement, and
Whoa, this is
feel
about beer pong. I'm sorry.
you feel the concrete underneath you as they sit you down and they remove your hood.
Guys, what the hell?
It is time for your final trial.
Guys, what's up with the robes? I mean, come on, if you're trying to scare me, I mean, like, you look like Dementors. It's like I'm
Hey, don't
Harry
laugh,
Potter,
don't laugh.
Expecto Patronum.
Don't laugh. He's we gotta be serious about this. Welcome, Parsley, to your final trial. You and three other prospects. Shut up. Don't laugh. You and your three other prospects here will compete to see who is going to be our next brother.
Oh, brother. These guys again. Ah!
Shut up, dude. Don't let, come on. Like, don't, I know, but like, come on, stop. So your competition is to do 2 minutes of stand-up comedy. Any topic of your choosing. We'll get the timer ready here. 2 minutes. Mr. Parsley, we're going to have you go second because we want somebody else to step up here and get a chance.
Sure, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure.
So I'm going to take you, Pankins, and you're going to go first. Me? Yes. Oh, okay. Your 2 minutes starts now. Hey, thanks. Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much for having me. Say, oh, thank you. That's so nice.
All about being inclusive here.
Hey, so you ever notice how everyone in everyone in the friend group always talks about you always got somebody who talks about how big their cock is, how big their dick is, everybody always has that person, but it's always, we always know, the more you talk about how big it is, the small, it's probably small,
how
and so
big is it?
It's well, that's the thing is you never know, because and so like but they talk about it and you're like, oh, I can't, so when you see that and it's not that, and then and I've had a lot of girls tell me, like I don't I like a more average or even a little, they don't like the really big ones, and that's what the girls have told me, and they and you might be sitting there saying to yourself, how do you know that they were telling the truth or whatever, and oh, have you slept with them? Is that just what they told you to make you feel better? But no, none of them actually would sleep with me, because my dick's too big.
I get it. Okay.
And so yeah, thank you. That was appreciate it. Yeah, that was, you guys are too kind. That was because it comes around, because where I said like the guy talks about it, but then I kind of came and said that. So that's kind of how, like, it works around. And thanks you over there, I appreciate it. That's so how we always say in the time's up.
Hey, I love it.
Thank you again, everyone.
Man.
Thanks.
Hey, awesome up top.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
That was pretty great. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, thanks. And then I get forced back down on my knees and they tie my hands up. All right, Mr. Parsley, you're next. Your
howdy doodly. I am so excited.
Now.
All right. So as y'all know, I've been on this campus for all of 24 hours. And let me just say, the one thing this place could really benefit from is escalators. Because let's face it, you got all these stairs going up and down, and then you're sweating. And it's like, I didn't sign up for PE class. I could have done that in high school. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, he's kind of right.
But here's the thing. If we got escalators, you don't have to worry about it breaking down because they just turn into stairs. You ever think about that?
Yeah, he's right.
You got these elevators. People are trying to use elevators, and like if the elevator breaks and you just fall 3 flights, that's pretty messed up, right? But stairs, or escalators, they just turn into stairs. Come on.
That's pretty.
There was this one time where I fell down an escalator and I broke my arm, and I was like, oh man, and I tripped over my shoe.
Whoa.
And I was like, man, add insult to injury. And you would not believe what my then father did. He wrote beta cuck on my cast, and he said, here's an insult to injury.
Whoa, dude. That's proceed.
And I was just standing up. I'm just standing up there with my cast, and I'm like, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto, because I'm a little robot, right?
Because there's still
maybe it just makes you think about Transformers, right? Do they ever get car insurance, or do they get life insurance? And who even came up with Transformers anyways? Whoa. They're from their own planet, made out of mechanical things from our planet. I mean, what is the situation here? It's like if Horton Hears a Who was slightly more awful. Ever think about that? Remember Horton Hears a Who? What was up with the Who's in Whoville? Really puts you into perspective.
Wow.
And that's why whenever I blow a little dandelion, I think of all the little Who's who are fucking on. Yeah. Oh, is that my time?
It's your time. I think this competition might be over. I think it's over.
Well, that's very
That's
kind.
the hardest I think I've ever laughed.
Oh, come on, guys. I was a spitballing, and I just riff. I just keep riffing.
All right, guys. Well, you know what to do. And then they take the other 3 and they tie a lasso around them really tight and drag them off into the darkness as they just
Hey, good set, man.
And so then the leader takes off his hood. And it's the man you met outside the frat that welcomed you in the whole time. Hey, man, that was really good. You know, I knew I'm so glad I vouched for you. The shaman is one of us now. And come on outside, dude, because we have something special for you.
Oh, guys, you didn't have to do that.
Your own parade, bro.
You got a parade?
You have a parade.
You didn't have to do that. You know what? Here's the thing about parades, right? They're all celebrating one big group or one person, and I love that, right? But why do we have to have the balloons? They're so scary.
What is everyone's panicking? And you look around and everybody is dead.
Guys?
And scene.
I thought we were bugging out because I was like, why do I hear my voice?
That's right. What a twist at the end there.
Wow. I do have to say, I saw the parade and my first thought was, is Michael reusing the parade photo from another episode? Because I immediately recognized the parade.
I dug out the parade photo from it so I could loop it back. So the parade at the end of the first musical episode where you scat everybody to death was for Charles Parsley winning or becoming a fraternity bro. It all comes together in the end.
Here's the thing is I just realized how close we are to episode 100.
This is 96.
And I think we should have an episode pre-100 where we recap all of our characters.
Yes.
So I think that'd be pretty awesome to do a little recap and connect everything. That'd be pretty cool.
It all have to come together. I was thinking about that too. I was like, okay, we're on 96. 100 is like
That's gonna be an insane milestone.
Infinity War. Yeah. And like that is where it all comes together. And so
it's not gonna be Endgame, it's gonna be Infinity War here.
That's right. So I'm like,
saying.
I was like, we should probably start connecting things again and start doing some callbacks.
I miss the callbacks.
I do.
We really hit hard on a lot of callbacks, and it was tricky because new listeners were confused, and so I think a recap video would be really awesome to start connecting stuff again.
Yeah. So for all of our new listeners who don't want to necessarily go back, first, I think it's called, is it A New American Saga: The Life of Jerome Brown?
What
think is the name of it.
A New American Musical, I think is what it was called. Let's see here. I'm Googling it. Well, keep them entertained while I'm Googling.
Sorry. I was like, this is good content. No, so in that
silence.
Yeah. So in that episode, it's our first musical episode. And Anthony plays a character who lives in kind of this musical reality where, he's reacting to things, breaking into song, but nobody else is. It's just him. Everybody else thinks it's really weird that he does this thing. And then we find out later on that he can kill people by scatting. And so at the very end of the episode, spoiler, he finds himself at a parade after this guy breaks him out of jail. And at the parade, he just goes nuts and starts scatting like crazy. And then when he's finished, he looks around and everybody's dead.
The Life of Jerome, A New American Story.
That's
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why we named it that.
I don't know, but it's a
new American Story. I don't know why the hell we named it that.
I don't know, but it's a great episode.
I meant A New American Musical, I think is what I meant to say, because it's based off of Hamilton.
Oh,
not the story itself, but that's what the parody was supposed to be, I think. That was like a year and a half ago. That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't Jerome, but it was Jerome Plattsfield, because there's another episode called Return of the Platts, which is a continuation of that character. So you have more musical bits, you have more scatting.
Yeah.
And it goes on to continue that. So he is part of the multiverse. And now Charles Parsley might have a part to play in the piece here because he just experienced a traumatic event. It's all starting to come together here, but yes,
I am loving this.
Yeah,
I am loving this. Also, just off the cuff here, we started doing video content 2 years ago, I think.
Damn, it was episode 40 something.
Yeah, it's like 43.
Yeah.
So I guess a year and a half, I think, actually, now that I think about it. But
still, that's crazy.
That's wild to think about.
Yeah,
that was a terrible episode. Not because of you, but because of me.
Which, the first video one?
The first one. Also, it's playing in my ear.
It was pretty bad. Because it was like, it was very. That one was similar to the musical one, now that I'm thinking about it, but in a way of, instead of musicals, you thought everything was like a porno.
Yeah, that was the worst first video podcast. I asked you after that video, I asked if we could do a different video.
I know.
First video. And you were like, no, we already have the footage. I was like, okay.
It was so funny.
I just remember we had a long conversation about starting video podcasts because I wanted to do them from like episode 10. I was like, let's do it. And then you're thinking like, I don't know. And I'm so glad we started doing it because it's been a lot more fun doing them like that.
Way more fun to do it.
The PowerPoint and the visual aids helps guide the story along, and the sound effects and the connections were a lot easier to keep track of. It was fun.
Yeah. Everything was really playing together a bit more, and it was just it's more fun. We can get our faces out there so that we're famous now. And
I get stopped on the street every single day. Every day. Several times a day sometimes. My DoorDash guy walks up and goes, M&A's Excellent Adventures. And I go, yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
And then he gives you it for free.
I just say, yeah. And then
for an autograph.
Not only does he pays me. He pays me to give me my food.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
It's a good life that we have.
Some people say it's the biggest job in the world.
Yeah,
So
that's
maybe
fair to
the
say.
most important job in the world is being a host of M&A's Excellent Adventures. Some people say that.
Yeah, I would say that.
And I
That's
like those
definitely
people.
fair to say.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I'm
We
trying
keep
to
the
see.
world turning.
We do keep the world turning, and I'm gonna look here too, just out of curiosity. Yeah, because it was episode 43. Yep, you were right. 43
Yep.
about that
Yep.
one. And then we switched. Well, I think Cowboys and Catboys was our first one at the studio when
Oh
we actually
yeah.
got
Yeah.
a new
Yeah. Yeah.
place.
A physical
So
place. Yeah, that was
yeah,
cool.
so we did 10 episodes in the townhouse, and then we had to have done
Yeah.
a ton. Yeah, we did.
I think we did like 30 in that studio
Yeah,
space. Like almost a year in there.
almost 30, almost
Almost
30
30.
in that space. Yeah, we
Well,
were
I
there
do
for
have to
a
say,
long time.
I did almost 30. You did almost 30 minus one.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Because we had Matt joining in on one of them. That was awesome.
We did. Where is that one too? That's
that was the cruise episode.
yeah, the cruise line shuffle. That was right
Cruise
before
line shuffle.
that
That
was
was a fun episode.
that was right before The Life of Jerome, a new American story. That was
Yeah,
the
you had to
episode
you had to
before
overcompensate because you were gone for a week. I think that's
Yeah.
what was going on.
I did. Yep. I was like, oh man, I really got to pull. Well, I always wanted to do a musical episode, but I wasn't sure if we could pull it off. And then I was like, fuck it, let's just do it.
Fuck it,
And
let's just do it.
it ended up being one of my personal favorite episodes.
I love that. I love that so
yeah.
much.
I like
That's
to
cool.
I like to throw in some curveballs, some challenges in there, and challenge our
Yeah.
challenge our
Well, the
skill.
challenge this time for me was being funny. Being on. I am ashamed to say I stole the escalator and the Transformer life insurance bit.
That's okay. That's fine. It was still very funny.
Yeah, obvious. Yeah. I was like, I am very proud to say, what there was something I said, the first counting up thing. What was the context of that?
It was something like counting down and you whatever, and then you're like, and then do you know
I was like, what's the opposite of counting down, counting up, 7, 8, 9 or something
yeah,
stupid?
and something like
I
that.
don't know.
It
was really fun. It was something that was more clever than that, but I can't remember what it was.
It was
there were a couple
great.
times where I'm just like, hey, I came up with that. But during the stand-up bit, I was like Googling frantically. I was like, what are funny stand-up bits? I was like,
it's so funny. Well, yeah, and I was happy to do, because I was like, basically the challenge, I was like, I want to make Anthony do stand-up, or not stand-up, but like observational comedy, and want to see how he does in that. And so yeah, so that was,
it's a lot of me saying, what's up with that?
Oh yeah, it's not super tough, but I figured it'd be fair to make myself also do terrible bomb stand-up comedy.
That was great. That was great.
Funny enough, the bit I did was a very butchered, botched version of a stand-up bit that I thought of years ago.
Oh yeah, actually, I'm trying to think.
I've never really talked to people about it. It was pretty much like, the gist of it is like, everybody has a friend that talks about how big their dick is, and that means that it's not big.
That. Yeah.
And all these women have told me they don't like big dicks, but none of them would sleep with me because my dick's too big. And it's just like a stupid. But yeah, years ago,
really
I thought
funny.
about that.
That's hilarious. Okay, that makes more sense. That's really funny.
But I was like, let's just stumble through it and make it just painful for 2 minutes.
Thanks for allowing me to live the college life I always wanted, because I was never cool enough to be a part of any of that. So I really felt for just a moment I was cool in college.
Yeah, you got to be the
feels
shaman.
Like forever ago. It feels like forever ago for me. I know it's only been like a year, but it feels like forever.
Oh, I'm sure.
But I'm glad I could be cool for one point in college.
You were hoisted, even if it was shoulders.
Just hoisted on the shoulders, being invited to a party, that's pretty huge. People high-fiving me Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I'm real glad people,
High five.
at least in this imaginary universe,
Oh, it's funny.
high-fived me. Or
Well,
paid attention.
I have the I did not realize this when I was putting it together. I didn't look closely enough. The keg stand video, the guy is fucking puking.
Oh, gross.
I did not notice that while I was putting it together until we were doing it. And I was like, oh, that's fucking nasty, dude.
He's puking.
He's throwing up upside down. I was like, that's so gross. But
is that a keg? Is that what a keg stand is?
You are
Where they stand upside down?
Yeah. They hold you upside down and you chug a keg.
I had no clue. I was just assuming based off the picture. I was like, okay, that checks out, maybe.
I think it's supposed to get you drunk faster or something. I don't know. I'm not a part of that culture.
Well, I tried. I did not get very far.
Yeah.
I said hi, and then they were like, nope.
I always like playing pong though. Beer pong was always super fun.
See,
but I never played it with beer.
We played it at one of my sister's parties like a couple months ago, and they were like, Anthony, why are you so bad? I thought you always went to parties. And I was like, no, I never was invited to parties. I don't know what made you think I was invited to anything. Nobody wanted to be my friend when I lived on campus, and I don't know why.
That was my college experience too.
Yeah, it was specifically because very small department, and I did not get any classes. I didn't get to meet people outside of the music department, so it was like I met the same like 40 grandmas every single day because they're all just old people. That's all they acted like old people. So I didn't really get to know what the young folk did, unfortunately. I'm sure I wouldn't have been invited anyway. So
I was a juggalo, and that automatically subjected me to a lot of teasing. So
I played Overwatch, which is an online game, and that was before Overwatch was like as popular as it is. Well, it's been popular for a long time, but right now there's like an esports community, and that was before any of that. So yeah, I want to be that guy, but I played Overwatch before it was cool.
I had one really good friend, Jorgen Moore. That guy, fucking love him, love that dude, and his roommate Corey was really cool too. Have not talked to either of them since college, but they're cool guys. It's been.
I feel like we're washed up now. We're washed up people now.
I'm in my late 20s. It's the end.
You're in your late 20s.
Yeah.
I'm just in my 20s.
You're in your mid.
Don't rush me.
You got 2 more years.
I officially hit mid. I officially hit mid 20s. Gross.
It's all different from here.
It's all different. Anyways, how was college for you, listener? Tell us down below in the comments. Yikes. Tell us if you were cool or too cool for me or too cool for any of it and decided just not to go. Anyways, that's all I got to say. Yeah.
That's all I got to say too. I got nothing. I got nothing to say to these.
Thank you very much,
fucking
everybody, for listening and watching. Make sure to check us out on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, wherever you want to find us. We're gonna be there. And most importantly, have a great day. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notification, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Kisses.